So good afternoon, everyone. Today we are with Dr. Vishal Soni sir. He is Director of IPS Academy Sanwer. Welcome to Thoughts on Education program of collegedunia.com. Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you for welcoming.
Sir, kindly introduce yourself.
So, I am Dr. Vishal Soni. I am presently working as a director with IPS Academy IBMR Sanwer campus, which we call as Campus 2. And as far as my experience and things are concerned, I worked on a pan-India basis. I'm having experience of working of more than 25 years. I worked with corporates also and worked with leading brands on pan-India basis in Chandigarh, in Gujarat, in Bangalore, and in Madhya Pradesh. As far as my candidature is concerned, I am a kind of a person who is having a blend of industry as well as academic experience. My industry experience counts to close than 9.5 years, which involves majorly working with pan-India companies like Bajaj, like Tata's, and I have rendered my services in abroad also. So I was taking care of three countries specifically. These countries are United States, then New Zealand, and UK specifically. My qualification is concerned, so I am a PhD in management from Institute of Management Studies, and my core area of specialization is branding and marketing. As far as my detailing is concerned, I have crossed round about more than 1 lakh students, which I have touched informally or formally through classroom teaching, through seminars, webinars, extrembos, lot many other things, symposiums, and so on. So this is something brief about myself.
Thank you so much, sir. That's quite a long profile you have and quite an achievement. So, sir, you have held key position at education institutes throughout your professional career. What's keep you connected with education sector, and how has your experience been so far with the institute?
Sir, usually what happens, there are two important things. One is you come into academics by chance, or you come into academics by choice. So I basically came into academics by choice, because as far as my academics is also concerned, I was throughout wonderful student as far as my academics were concerned. And at the time of my post-graduation only, my nickname was Professor. So a lot of my colleagues were very much 100% confident that, sir, over a period of time, we would like you to see heading one of the wonderful institution on a pan-India basis. So that was a basic thing, sir. And to connect with academics and to connect with education gives you immense satisfaction, sir. There are a lot of opportunities still available in front of many academicians. When they want to go and switch to industry, they can go and they can switch. But ultimately, when you connect with the student, you are grooming the nation. So it is a very important responsibility which is shouldered on us, because whatever subjects we deal with, whatever classes we take, whether it is at graduation level or whether it is a post-graduation level, somehow our involvement is more towards those students who will be tomorrow's India. And most important and most significant role as a teacher what we can play is then given right direction, so that they can take up right decision when it comes to their strength. So this is the basic things are why we are connected specifically to academic fraternity. And you love to be a part of academic fraternity because it is a wonderful academic fraternity, whether you go to other institute or whether students come from other institute. They are educated, they value you, they give acknowledgement to your knowledge and skill set which you have acquired over a period of time. So sir, this gives immense satisfaction, and this is one of the core reasons, sir, why not only me, while not many other people are also continuing their career as far as academics is concerned.
Sir, being the director of IPS Academy, what is your philosophy of leadership, and how would you describe your leadership style?
Sir, as far as the leadership style in the education institute is concerned, is basically two types of leadership style. One is a demonstrative and another is participative. Because the most challenging thing which comes into an academic institute is you deal with all people who are PhDs, who are knowledgeable, who know how to get work done. So when you play a participatory leader role, then definitely your peer group acknowledges your initiativeness for participation. And sir, if you take up the definition of team also, what exactly team is all about? So team is together everybody achieves more. And in an education institute, director plays a very vital role if he or she is able to make up a team. If you are not able to make up a team, then definitely you are wrong somewhere. And another important style which I am talking about was related to your demonstrable leadership style. So at times you need to come in front, you need to take up a decision, and you have to bear the consequences on your own shoulders. Because when you are heading an institution, it cannot be like this that you play a blame game. No, it was not me, it was the head of the department or it was the professor who was wrong, and because of him the organization is going to face problem. No, what were you doing at that point of time? If the decision was to be taken, were you taken into confidence? And if your team is not taking you in confidence, that means team is lacking, team is having no faith in you. So here the role of a leader who is there as a director, he has to bridge a gap between two important verticals. One is the management of the organization. The trust or the society, as you know, can run an education institute in India by law. So you need to have a close association and you should bridge the gap between both the parties. And you have to mingle up with them so closely that neither management nor the faculty member and neither the student and nor the all other stakeholders, which are parents, which are corporates, they should get a very good feeling. You find, okay, the institute is in good hands and is going into a right direction. So these two types of leadership styles are very important and which we actually follow at IPS Academy, IBMR Sanwer campus.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, moving on to curriculum and courses. Sir, how do you make a strategy about the key programs and plans for the marketing and administration of your institute?
Sir, usually what happens, we have a team which is focused upon promotion of programs. Usually, sir, this particular thing is more important for all those type of colleges which are not a brand. And sir, IPS is a brand. So we need not to market like all other institutions, like we are going behind the students and then making them understand that what the brand value is all about and where do we stand. Sir, IPS was the dream of our president, Shri Achal sir. And in the year 1987, first school was incorporated in Indore by the name of Indore Public School. And we are a type of organization wherein our management is specifically into education only. So our main aim is to deliver education, and there are three important words which are associated with us, that is knowledge, skill and value. And IPS is called as the knowledge kingdom. Why? Because there are plethora of programs which have been run. IPS was established in the year 1994. So it is close to 3 decades. And sir, in this particular time period, if you review the past, you will find that enormous number of alumni are there and they are connected with us. They feel that their alma mater, that is IPS, has given them a reason to smile in their life. And we have made a difference in their life. That is the basic reason, sir, why we need not to go for all such kind of marketing tactics and tools which all other institute follow. So because IPS is the brand and privileged to work with a brand.
Yes, sir. Sir, kindly tell me, in your experience, what can inbound students gain from studying here in your institute?
Sir, usually what happens when a student come to our institute? Sir, we offer programs like MBA. In MBA, we have MBA full-time program, that is MBA core, which is having dual specialization. So we offer 6 specialization: marketing management, financial administration, human resource management. These are the 3 very common specialization which generally student opt. Other than this, we have 3 more specialization. These specialization are information technology, then operations management, and business analytics. So these 6 specialization are offered to the student. In the second year, that is in third semester, student can opt for any 2 specialization, and both are as major specialization. So student can strike 2 balls with the bat, because it gives them an opportunity to appear in 2 streams of jobs. Whether a student has done MBA in marketing and finance, so a company coming for MBA finance, he is eligible or she is eligible, and if a company in marketing is offering a job, then also they are eligible. Apart from marketing management and all such specializations, 6 specialization, we have single specialization also. So we have 2 programs dedicated to single specialization. These programs are called as Allied MBA. This MBA is also Masters of Business Administration, but with single specialization, that is marketing management. One and another is with financial administration. So 60 seats are available for MBA marketing management and MBA financial administration, and we have 180 seats for MBA core, that is MBA full time with dual specialization. As far as graduation is concerned, sir, we have 2 programs, that is BBA and BCom. And BBA, we have again 60 seats in normal BBA and 60 seats in foreign trade, which focuses upon international trade, international marketing, foreign trade. And we have BCom. As far as new education policy is concerned, as you are also aware, that NEP 2020 has given a plethora of optional subjects to the student. Now student pursuing BBA can have one of the optional subject as dance, one of the optional subject as physics, one of the optional subject as music also, and same applies to BCom also. So it is thanks to the national education policy which has given them a leverage to supply their own quench for knowledge in diversified verticals of education.
Sir, tell me, sir, how does the curriculum of IPS Academy Sanwer ensure the best practice of industry?
Sir, we are affiliated to Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya. Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya is NAAC accredited university, and our syllabus is being updated in every 4 years. So the syllabus which we are teaching is updated and is in consensus with the industry norms. Because you are also aware that IPS is a brand which is a leader in placement. Close to 300 plus companies walk in for campus on an annual basis, and lot many industry people give their insights that these are the things which are to be taken into consideration. And we are really honored to share one very important thought process, that we were instrumental in designing the syllabus for entire Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya, and business analytics was one of the specialization which lot of our recruiters like Flipkart, like Amazon and all other big companies were asking for. And because of these efforts only, this particular specialization is now offered through DAVV and is now available to all the affiliated colleges with Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya.
So, sir, tell me, in your sense, what do you see as the greatest strength of IPS Academy, as well as some challenges related to higher education or specifically IPS Academy Sanwer?
Sir, see, as far as the strength of IPS is concerned, I may not limit it to one, because there are lot many things which are there as a core strength of IPS, whether it is academics, whether it is placement, whether it is student development, whether it is industry institute interaction, whether it is focus upon research, whether it is focus upon all the other extracurricular activities, whether it is focus on co-curricular activities, whether it is any kind of sports event. See, IPS is in such a state that when we organize any particular program, it is having its own grandeur. So it's of a different strata. And because of that particular philosophy of our Honorable President Sir, Shri Achal Chaudhary Sir, he himself is an architect and he himself has graduated from IIT Kharagpur. So he knows the depth and detail what need to be provided to an education institute. We distinguish our institute from all so-called other institute in this perspective only, that because the philosophy of management is very different at IPS. Here you will find that he himself is involved into lot many things, sharing his view process on one part. On another part, he also gives the freedom to all the directors, faculty members to take up a decision which are very good in perspective of IPS. Sir, you can understand that when a brand is being made, it takes years and years to make a brand. And it was not an easy exercise for the people behind the brand. Most importantly, the tenure of people working with IPS, that also matters a lot. If you will see Dr. Vivek Kushwaha sir, for years he's been more than 2 decades he is associated with IPS Academy. Then Dr. Kale, he is associated for more than 27 years. So there are lot many, these are few to name. There are lot many faculty members who are associated with IPS Academy for years and years. And sir, in such dynamic environment, wherein every other institution is giving you a very lucrative offer for switching to their institute, if people are sticking to a brand, then definitely it gives a very positive message in the society that yes, it shows the belongingness from the faculty's perspective, that yes, they belong to the institute. And ultimately the main criteria which differentiate every person, I'm talking about every person who is not working for IPS, is with IPS, is the sense of ownership. You take a guard, you take a security guard, you take up a peon, you take up a receptionist, you take up a telecaller, you take up any other faculty member, even director, head of the department. One differentiating key factor you will find that they own the institute. They feel and they work in such a manner that this institute belongs to them with ownership. So when any organization, this is a fundamental thing, sir. Being from management's team, I can very well assure you that when an organization is having the people who are working with the organization with owners, then definitely the organization is going to flourish. As far as challenges are concerned, see, we are an organization wherein we are bounded with lot many things. As far as one, I discussed about the curriculum because we are an affiliated college. Another important thing, we cannot charge the fee what other pan-India institutions coming to Indore are charging. Our MBA is worth more than 10 lakhs a year, but we cannot charge because of fee norms and regulatory authorities. But we ensure that the student who is seeking admission should get 100% return on investment. We ensure that student seeking admission in BBA, BCom or MBA has very good return on investment in the form of fee which they are paying and in the form of packages which they are going to earn over a period of time when they complete the education, or somewhat lot many students get absorbed in the company before they get the offer, in fact before completion of their program. So this gives them immense pleasure, and lot of paid internships are also available to the student, work while earn kind of concepts are there which distinguish us from all other brands.
Thank you, sir. Sir, any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Sir, basically what happens when a student completes their 12th examination or a student completes their graduation, this is the turning point for them. No doubt, lot many times they go by the peer group, that what their friend is opting for. So usually my advice to all such aspirants are, please go and visit the institute in person. This is a one-time decision of your life. Once you are enrolled with an organization, it is not easy to leave the organization and join some other organization. That organization name is there on your mark sheet and there with you for your life. So when such kind of decision has to be taken, I advise lot many students to personally go, meet the faculty members, meet the head of the department, see the library, see the computer lab, see the digital library, see the reservoirs they are having, see the alumni base, see how long the organization is existing, see whether accreditation and approvals are there with the organization or not. Because today's scenario, lot many organizations are just mera on paper. They will ask the student, okay, fine, you just seek admission. And if you will not come to the organization also, it will do. Wherein in our organization, if a student is absent for 3 days, there is a call given to his parent that what is happening, why your kid is not coming to college regularly. We follow a norm of 75% attendance, and this distinguishes us from other institutes, wherein other institutes are just behind. I will not say all, but maximum of the students are just behind. कि आप हमारी fees pay कर दीजिए. On the contrary, we are behind the student. You should come regularly and learn from what eminent faculty members are there to share with you. So this is the advice to all the students who are aspiring either for any graduate program or any postgraduate program. They should go and meet, interact, they should learn, and then they should prepare a matrix that what are the strengths and weaknesses this organization is having and other organization are having. And then when they are going to take up this kind of decision, then definitely that decision is going to really a boon to all of them. As far as our Achal sir's, President sir's vision for coming up with this campus 2, specifically, this is on Ujjain Indore highway. We are just 10 minutes away from Ujjain toll. Why the institute has come up? Because in Devas or in Ujjain, which are our nearby catchment area, Devi Ahilya University is not offering their degree. And in comparison to other universities which are offering degree in this vicinity in Ujjain and Devas, Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya is having a very good name, and that is contributing a lot. Another important thing, people who want to do MBA specifically or BBA and they want to go and they want to stay in Indore. So there are a lot of things which comes into picture. So aspirants who are going and staying in Indore are spending much money in comparison to those people who are there in Ujjain and they are commuting on a daily basis. We are having our bus facility, transport is available to the student at a very minimum cost. At a very minimum fee, we are offering the transportation to the aspirants, and this gives them an edge because they are connected with their home environment. And when a student is connected lively with the home environment, specifically females, then definitely it gives a lot of satisfaction to them and as well as their family. Because when they live alone in Indore or in any other place, their cost of living is there, and their parents worry a lot that how their children, specifically females, are going to keep up to date with day-to-day living and all other things. So here the safe and secure environment is also there. which gives them an opportunity to explore their hidden talent with knowledge, skill, and values.
Thank you so much, sir.